What up? All right, so um, I did a reading, and I'm just gonna sum it up. Basically, it was the same shit as that karmic family reading. Oh, I'm your boy Adam Ra. Welcome to my channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Take what resonate, leave what don't. Like I said, I'm an amateur reader. I'm just starting out. You know what I'm saying? So definitely show your boy some love. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, what happened was with that last reading I just did, I'm just gonna sum it up because it wasn't really shit worth talking about. But with you, by you just being yourself and living your life or whatever, you're gonna find somehow by you being your authentic self, you're going to come into some really good karma because you're going to live your true authentic self, and it's going to inspire somebody else to be authentic to themselves, right? And you're going to get good karma off of that. And then I had that bickering couple. There's a couple out here who's been fighting for the longest, and it's like they're going through a divorce, they're fighting each other, and they got you tied up in the middle of it, okay? I'm just gonna be upfront and real with you. They got you tied up in the middle of it. If not, you know, somebody is tied up in the middle of it. And the vibe that I get from that is that it's a man, he's bi or whatever. He's gay, bi, whatever. And then you got a wife, she's the same way. You know, I guess they were covering it up for a while or whatever, but whoever this is, it's like they've been doing like a lot of, like, they do a lot of spell work together, okay? And basically that's how they get people caught up in a little circle or cycle or whatever, right? But anyway, long story short, I had to tap out of their energy. You know what I'm saying? I had to tap out of it because this ain't about you. You know what I mean? You need to go look in the mirror and let that shit be about you. Okay? Anywho. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. I need to put my Oracle energy cards back up. Okay, so for this reading here, I'm going to do a love reading, okay? Let me put these up. I need to get my lighter decks out here. Okay. 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 So yeah, I'm gonna do a love reading. I haven't did a love reading in a long time, right? It's been a while. It's been a long while. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it the way I normally do it, and I'm gonna pull a couple cards. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3. It's gonna 3 piles, right? I got 3 piles, 1, 2, and 3. I guess you could think about somebody and pick you a pile, and then I'm going to pull cards on it and give you as much insight into that love circumstance or situation that I can, right? One moment. Do I have any? I'll just use these cards right here. These will work. Okay. So pile number 1, we got the 7 of Wands out here, right? Whoever this person is that you are thinking about or that you're in love with, it seems like you got to constantly defend yourself from them. It's kind of like somebody is always in a constant battle with someone. It's kind of like one of those love-hate relationships, or somebody kind of like give me the vibe of a relationship where you both, you know, have your own opinions about each other or whatever. and you both voice them openly and equally, right? Let's see what energy comes up here. Yeah. But it looks like you're not paying attention to the red flags here. So whoever this person that you're in a relationship with, it's like, or that you are, yeah, whoever that you're entertaining with this relationship, it's kind of like you're overlooking something, which is why you have to work a lot harder at this relationship than normal, right? It's something that you're overlooking with this person here. Yeah, we got the Ace of Wands out here. And we got the Eight of Swords in reverse here. Yeah, it's kind of like... Yeah, it's like... When it comes to this relationship, it's give me the vibe of like one or both of you always have to like validate yourself in a sense. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like you got to keep like fighting, or you got to keep taking like bold action to like you got to take bold action to like express yourself in a sense, or you got to always got to take bold action to get out of these tests. It's kind of like you're always being tested. Well, no, it wouldn't be testing. It would be more like hold on. It gives me the vibe of like you always have to like make bold moves to get this person off your back. You know what I'm saying? You always got to make bold moves, or you got to be bold every time. You know, you always got to you got to be bold in order to get like this person from off your back. This person is always trying to like test you, or, you know, see what they can get away with. It's like somebody is a habitual line stepper. That's what we call it, a habitual line stepper, right? But little do they know is that you don't have the strength to keep this connection alive, because apparently you've been keeping this connection alive more than what they've been doing, right? You've been keeping it alive, right? You've been like, and from the look of it, it's like you've been trying to keep balance, but you've been following your intuition here. When it came to this connection, you're always following your intuition. And intuitively, we'll see what your intuition is telling you. Yeah. I can see you giving up on this relationship soon. Nine of Cups out here in reverse, and that's because this doesn't make you happy anymore. You're in a relationship with somebody that doesn't make you happy, or you're in a love situation that doesn't make you happy. Wow. I just talked about that. Then I just talk about that I was just talking about that that reading about that couple that was fighting or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I might have to I think I'm gonna end up posting it, because it's coming back out again. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, yeah. Let's see what kind of energies we got out here. We got okay, so with the Strength card in reverse, yeah, this is deep freeze right here. This is deep freeze, yeah, you know, and this is you being the lion. And actually, this is normally with the Strength card, you do have a lion in here and not a tiger. But yeah, with the Strength card, so now this lion is in deep freeze or whatever. It's like you just don't have the will or the strength to fight for this no more. It's like it's redundant. It's stupid. Why do you have to fight this hard for this relationship? Why should you have to fight this hard? All this time that you're spending fighting with this relationship, you could be fighting with other people, or you could be fighting for other, you know, you could be fighting for business moves. You could be fighting to expand both of yourselves in some kind of way, but instead you're caught up in a relationship fight. Yeah. Okay. With the High Priestess, so because you're tired of fighting, don't get me wrong, you got the slow and steady out here, right? So basically the vibe that I get from this is that slowly but surely your intuition is revealing a lot of stuff to you, and you're just caught up in this dream world in a sense. I don't know why somebody was talking about Piscean energy, but it's kind of like this, somebody is trapped in this, what I call a genjutsu. It's kind of like they're a hopeless romantic, or they have this idea how they want shit to go, but that is not going that route. But either way, you got this slow and steady here with the High Priestess. It's like somebody is like, I guess they're picking and choosing what they want to pay attention to intuitively, right? This person is kind of like in this delusional state of thinking like, oh, just because, thinking like they should, or they have to fight with someone in order to make them love them. That's the delusion here. It's like you think just because you're fighting for someone that means that you love them, and if they're fighting back with you, that means they love you too. But what happens in this circumstance when you're tired? If your love language is fighting, what happens when you're too tired? You know what I'm saying? And so you got this High Priestess out here. Yeah, you need to trust your intuition on this shit. I pretty much don't need to tell you what to do, especially if you're not happy with this shit. Yeah, you need some encouragement is what this is. So that's why this reading keep coming up, because I've seen this reading, like, but you know what I hate? I hate when people try to tap in my energy and try to low-key get me to talk about some shit that they going through, because they don't, they know I don't do readings, or they trying to get readings done for other people. You know what I'm saying? So fuck your encouragement. If you need to be encouraged to stay in this shit, then that's on fucking you. And I hope eventually y'all beat each other's ass to death, right? Ain't that how you feel? Yeah. Like I said, whoever this person is, they need encouragement. That's something you should be able to encourage. Like, you should be able to encourage yourself to get out of this shit. You're already tired. You already been fighting like a motherfucker. Why not just leave? Don't that make sense? To just leave it? Oh no, you need a reason to leave. That's what society teach you. You need a reason to walk away from something. You need a reason to leave. This shit is draining you. Ain't that reason enough? Jesus. Lord have mercy. Yeah. You drained. You don't want to flirt with nobody else. Look at that. There's other people who've been watching you, trying to get your attention and stuff like that, and flirting with you. But no, you don't want to flirt back. Why? Because you dedicated to this shithead out here who you got to fight with every fucking day. You're fighting with your beliefs, especially when in terms of love. Yeah, you fighting with your own beliefs. You fighting to keep from paying attention to the red flags out here. And look at this. You got slow and steady. You still out here. You want to reconcile with somebody. Yeah. Like your intuition is leading you to go back to somebody to reconcile. Okay. That's on you. If that person is treating you better than the one who's out here you got to fight with every day, then I can't say anything about that, because that's your life. In terms of encouragement, look, this is all the encouragement y'all just talked about that you need. You need to love yourself first. That's something that you don't need encouragement for. That's common sense shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, love yourself first. Fuck that shit. These motherfuckers, they gonna be out here. They gonna treat you any kind of way. They gonna talk to you all kind of fucking ways. They gonna do all kind of fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, hurt people. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this motherfucker, you want to be respected? Learn self-respect. Respect yourself. The shit that you looking for in the world, you need to find it in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Oof. Okay, so you got the nine of swords out here, right? This shit got you depressed and thinking about it over. I mean, you've been crying and shit about it. You know what I'm saying? Depressed and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's pretty much self-explanatory. So yeah, you've been crying, you've been depressed and shit about it. So yeah, like, you also got the King of Pentacles out here. This give me the vibe of somebody who is like, when this land in the thoughts section, this is somebody who is or tactics. This is somebody who wants to like it give me the vibe of you wanting to like you have somebody in mind that you want to work with, basically, okay? And the way that you see it, you are multifaceted. You will be an asset to this person here, whoever this is. There's somebody that you have in mind that you feel like you could be an asset to. And I'm gonna touch back on that dumbass shit when I get done. I'm gonna touch back on that dumbass shit. Then you got the Two of Air out here, right? The Two of Swords. That right there has to mean that your emotions is caught between two people. And the vibe that I get here is between the person that you with now that you have to fight with all the time and this past love that you want to reconcile with, right? In reality, you got the Queen of Air out here. This is somebody who is deceitful, who always injurious with their words, tactless, bitter. This is somebody who is bitter. So whoever this is like a Libra energy here. Libra, Aries, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini energy here in reverse, right? Yeah, somebody out here is really quick-witted with their tongue and they talk a lot of shit, right? That's the vibe that I'm picking up from this fucking reading. That's why, I just had to talk, say it the way I had to see it. Like, shit. Like, no. You are holding in your truth. You're not speaking your truth at all. That shit is eating you up and it's making you bitter. But like I was saying when I was going back, look at this. This is all that self-worth shit was about. That love you self-worth. This should have never came up in the position that it came up in. Okay? You putting your self-worth, like your self-worth is derived in how you can assist other people or how other people can use you in some kind of way. You need to get out of that fucking thought process. Genuine love isn't going to come to you and try to use you. And you shouldn't be in that. And that's the reason why you're in a relationship you're in right now. Is because you're in that mind state that if you're not useful to this person, that the love can't sustain, or that, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if you found somebody that just genuinely loved you for being who you are? You know what I'm saying? What if you found that versus you being useful, finding somebody that you're useful to, right? It will make a lot of a difference. It's different than what you're used to, yes. But difference is what you need right now because you're in this relationship with somebody that you have to constantly fight with. You have to constantly battle with. You're constantly competing with. If you're constantly competing in a relationship, it cuts that relationship power in half. Relationships is just like money, right? When you increase your purchasing power, that is what leads to wealth. How do you do that? By lowering the amount of debt that you have, by increasing your purchasing power, by increasing how much money, by lowering the amount of money it takes to get you to sustain yourself from month to month. When you lower your expenditures, that right there increases your purchasing power. So when you do buy something, it says a lot, it carries weight, right? Same thing with the relationship. If you two are fighting with each other and devaluing each other, now when you go out into the world and you're going to have to fight at your job, you're going to have to fight at your family functions with your extended family, you're going to have to go to work and fight. You have to fight with people in the outside world. You have to fight with who you are in your community. You have to fight in the world on a social, on a social standing or in a social manner for your own individuality. To express your own individuality, you have to fight collectively in a group in the world. Life has a lot of fighting already. Where do you find peace? Because you're not finding that shit at home. You're not finding peace at home. That's for damn sure. So as soon as you wake up in the morning, you're in an hostile environment where you have to fight. And then you have to carry that fight on to the next scene or environment you enter into, which is the real world. Then you have to carry that fight to work with you. And people wonder why you such a bitch or why you so bitter and shit like that. And you wonder why your friends say, you need to get you some dick. Yeah, you do. And you need to find a way to just set these battles down. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, it could be a male too. You know, it works that way too. But the only difference between a male and a female is that, you know, I guess nowadays nobody gives a fuck about anybody's feelings these days. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, it's very rare you're going to have a guy come in like, yeah, I had this, and that. And it makes me feel so hurt. Like, yeah, right. Who are you talking to your feelings to? Probably nobody. Okay? But yeah, look at you. You're trying to be useful to somebody in order to feel love. That's your plan. It's maybe if I feel useful enough to this person, they'll accept me in. They'll take me in. What is this, an adoption fucking agency? No. When did you become a puppy? You know? You act like a dog, we're going to treat you like a dog. Flat out. And that's what this person is doing. You're acting like a dog, so they're treating you like a dog. Then you got the Two of Swords here. Yeah, you're conflicted. Of course you're conflicted. You're conflicted between peace and war. You're conflicted. Yeah. Let's see what else comes out here. So you got ghost lands out here. And you know what? I never looked up ghost lands, honestly. I need to look that one up. I still, you know, I had this deck for I don't know how long, and a lot of this stuff I have not even looked up. And ghost lands just keep coming up. And if I had to make an educated guess before I read this, I'm guessing that it has something to do with being in an empty place, a place that is desolate, just like in the picture. You know what I'm saying? A desolate place of feeling empty inside, or trying to get away from this empty feeling because you're already in this depressive energy. You're already depressed, right? So in reverse, ghost lands appears reverse. It's a sign that you're wandering in an emotional and intellectual place with no real substance. See? There's no point longing for that which has already gone and hasn't happened yet. Perhaps you've created a fantasy of the good old days. Okay? And that's where that reconciliation energy is coming from. That's the source of your depression here. You're thinking about the days behind you. Okay? This Nine of Swords energy, when you think about when it comes to depression has to do about where your mind is. Your mind is in the past, thinking about this reconciliation or reconciling with somebody, right? That's where your mind is, in the past. By being in the past, guess what? You can't control that, what happened in the past. So 9 times out of 10, you're thinking about stuff you should have did better, how things could have been, how the coulda, the shoulda, the woulda, the isn't, right? You're living in the past. And perhaps that's the source of why you're in this battle and you're fighting with this person to begin with. Because you haven't moved on from this person. And that's okay. It's okay. You got to give yourself permission to not have passed on from somebody. That's the problem here. You're not giving yourself permission to be who you are. Give yourself permission to say, you know what? No, I'm not okay. I'm not ready to move on from this relationship yet. That's okay. It happens. You're just not okay with moving on. Okay. That doesn't mean stay there. It means it's time to you to think about what could help you move on. Okay? Because this is gone and this is dead. Sometimes the past is over and done with. So even if you can go back to it, you still need a backup plan. Like, well, okay, well, what happens if I go to reconcile and this person has moved on and they don't want to be in a relationship with me anymore? What now? That's going to pay heavy on your toll. Why? Because you have this need to feel useful to people. So this ties back into a you problem and not a their problem. This has to do with you having to feel needed, having to feel wanted, having to feel like you are useful to someone, like what? Like a dog, which is why people don't have respect for you or the love that you have for them. How can you want someone to respect the love that you have for them if you're giving it away freely? You're giving it away to everybody, you know? If you are too loving, or if you are too like forgiving towards certain people, they won't have respect for you. If you're not giving enough, guess what? You become a tyrant. So you need to find your own balance here. You need to find your balance. You need to find your balance, because like I said here, this Ghostlands energy, this is you wandering around aimlessly because you're depressed. You're wandering around aimlessly in the past, right? Something you cannot change. What can you change about it? Huh? And don't give me that bullshit. Oh, if only I have. No. What can you do right now to change the past? Nothing. Even if you reconcile and you go back, those hurts, those pains, all of that shit is still going to be there when you get back. It's going to be there. I'm just being honest with you. It ain't going to be like it never happened. It's going to be exactly like it happened, because people, you could have hurt somebody or somebody could have hurt you, but that past, that experience, it doesn't go anywhere. It's like water in a sense. Water, if you ask me, water can never be destroyed. Water is an aspect of matter that cannot be destroyed. You drink it, you consume it, it courts itself through your veins, through your body, and it comes out as urine, right? When you try to burn water, it turns into what? H2. It turns to its hydrogen and oxygen atoms separate, right? Goes into the atmosphere. You try to freeze it, it turns into cubes, ice cubes. It can't necessarily be destroyed, right? It can be altered, but it cannot be destroyed, just like what? Energy. And that's why I was saying, like, water is similar to experiences. The experiences can be altered based on our perception, okay? And I'm not saying like, oh, well, I'll have to change their mind. No. What I'm saying is, when it happened, you had a certain perception of it, and they had a certain perception of it, right? Well, guess what? That perception, it was what made the experience what it was. And that led to this not being what this ain't that, right? So yeah, now you're aiming around aimlessly, depressed. All because, of something you done. You might as well just chunk it up as a L. It was a mistake. You made a mistake, whatever. But it'll never be the same. And there's two problems that we have in this world. Problems that we have control over, ones we don't have control over. You don't have control over what you did in the past now. Okay? You don't have control over it now. And you don't always get a redo. Okay? So it might be best to just move forward. What you do have control over is how you spend your time right now. And you need to spend your time right now focusing on moving forward. Just move forward. It happens. How you love yourself is what you're going to attract. So if you want someone like who you had, you don't need to become them. You need to become more like you. You want someone to love you unconditionally? Learn how to love yourself unconditionally. You want someone who got money? Get you some money. You want somebody who, who's really forgiving? Learn how to forgive yourself. Everything that you're looking for in the outside world, you need to create in yourself at this time with this depressive energy. That's what you need to do. Do you wanted advice? That's up to you to take the encouragement or not. I can give a shit less if you listen or not. That's on you. Like I said, home. Home. This person was like home to you. A place where you could rest. A place where you can lay your weapons down. Restoration. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for home. Home. You live in your home. Why are you looking for home? You live within yourself. Why are you looking outside of yourself for this, for home? You should feel at home within yourself. Clean out that clutter. Go ahead, clean all that clutter and stuff that's in you out. Get it all cleaned out. Be you. You know? All that stuff that don't serve you, let it go. You're too afraid to not let it go. And you need somebody to tell you to do this shit. This is kindergarten shit. This is common shit. Common sense shit. If you don't get it, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Because like I said, I don't give a shit if you get it or not. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, Two of Swords here. Trapped between, you know, two things. Yeah, of course you'll be coming to life. Of course. Of course you're coming to life. Because you're trapped between a fantasy and your reality. Your fantasy is reconciling. But in your reality, you got nothing but storms and a shitload of problems out here. You gotta learn how to unfuck yourself. That's what the problem is. Once you learn how to unfuck yourself, you'll be just fine. Two of Swords energy out here, indecisive. Want to come to life, but kind of don't want to. No. Get out of that bullshit energy and unfuck yourself and get back in the game where you're supposed to be. Okay. So that's done. I'm done swearing at that motherfucker. Now let's find something else to do. Okay, let's go to the next pile. That was a good chat. Good talk. Good talk. Right? Good talk. Okay. So, pile number 2, right? 30 fucking minutes. This is look like it's gonna be another hour and a half video. That's crazy, man. Okay, so pile number 2. Let's find out what's going on with your love life here. Okay? Lord have mercy. Okay, you got the Empress in reverse here. So with the Empress in reverse here, this give me the vibe of somebody who is kind of like lazy, want things to come to them, don't want to actively work, don't want to do anything, it's like somebody who expect things to be brought to them, or someone who feels entitled. This is not affluent energy. This is the energy of bum motherfucker, right? This is the hobosexual, somebody who you can have sex with and they'll never leave your fucking house, right? If this is you, so let's see what this energy has in terms of love. Forgiving and learning. Yeah, this person isn't trying to forgive or learn shit here. Okay, so this is an idiot that we got here, right? Okay, let's pull cards on the idiot and see what the idiot got going on in their love life. So you got the 5 of Cups out here, and you got the Temperance card out here. So yeah, this is definitely Sagittarius energy out here. Looks like there could be a Sagittarius out here who is trying to be patient and walking away, or seeing it's kind of like yeah, it look like somebody's trying to walk away from something, or somebody's trying to walk away from Sagittarius here. That's the vibe that I get here. Or maybe a Sagittarius is walking away from someone, and whoever this Empress is, they don't like it. So let's see what's going on here. Yeah, there's no chemistry here. This person is trying to keep an open mind, but there's no chemistry between this person and this Empress here. Okay? So yeah, the vibe that I get here is that this person is really lazy. Okay? No. Yeah, not only is they lazy, but they're trying to avoid a tower here. Whoever this person is, they're trying to avoid a tower. This could be you, this could be somebody else. But the vibe that I get is that this person here wants to be an empress. They want things to be brought to them. They want to be catered to, in a sense, right? They expected this from the Sagittarius, but the Sagittarius is like, nah, bitch, swerve. Like, you ain't, like, you're not worth bringing this stuff to. You're not worth it. You don't, it's like what Kevin Gates said, like, how can you expect me to respect you if you're not giving me something to respect? And that's truly exactly what's going on with this person. This person has not given this Sagittarius something to respect. And because of that, guess what? This person is heading for a tower moment, okay? Somebody created their own tower, and they're trying to avoid that tower moment, though, okay? You got the Three of Cups here. And this person basically is at the Sagittarian's feet saying, look, honestly, I would do anything. I would give up everything to be your anything. Basically is what this person is saying. This person is really desperate here too. And they're desperate to be anything as long as the Sagittarius is involved. That means like this is someone who will try to be a part of this person's third party situation. I mean, be a third party situation to this person, right? Yeah, so next, what's got to be let go here is you got the Queen of Cups out here, right? So whoever this person is, it's kind of like something that they're letting go is like they're not being very empathic. They're not patient. They're not loving. They're not kind towards other people. It's like that aspect of them is destroyed. This is somebody who has no feelings at all, right? But they want to be a third party in somebody's situation. This is somebody who basically just signed up like, oh, if it's a, like, I'll be your hoe. You know what I'm saying? Like, who says that? Somebody with low self-esteem, obviously. I'm getting a lot of low self-esteem energies out here, right? Yeah, so this person is involved with their ex. And look at this, release your ex. This person is in a relationship with somebody who is from their past that they cannot let go of, okay? And that right there is what's creating their tower and what's driving them towards the tower that they're trying to avoid. If they want to avoid this tower, they're going to have to let their ex go. This can't be a third-party circumstance situation here. And with this Three of Cups out here, you have the reconciliation card out here in reverse. Yeah. So this person is definitely not trying to reconcile. They're just basically trying, like, it's like they're holding on to their ex, but they also want a third-party situation. They want someone else too. It's giving the vibe of polygamy, right? Or some kind of polyamorous relationship, you know. But this person doesn't, their emotions isn't involved here. Their emotions isn't involved, right? Okay. So let's see what comes up. Okay, so when it comes to the new card, this person has to ride the wave and be okay with going with the flow and being able to tap into their own intuition and following their own intuition here. Because if not, this person that they're following or that they feel entitled to is going to lead them to a tower moment, a disaster, right? Not only that, remember I was talking about the reconciliation, them not trying to reconcile with maybe they're in a third party or something and they're not trying to reconcile because of this third party or whatever. This person's intuition is stuck in the mud. Whoever this is, they've been blocking themselves slowly but surely, right? Because this elephant card has to do with like intuition or your intuitive nature. Whoever this is, they were caught themselves trying to do something to make it where it was a third party, and now they are stuck. Whoever this is, they're stuck in the mud. Their intuition isn't on point or nothing like that. They don't know, they can't see what's coming towards them. And even if they could see what was coming towards them, they are a sitting duck, which it kind of coincides with that tower card, right? Them trying to avoid the tower. But how do you avoid the tower if you're stuck in mud? That is the question. And last but not least, what needs to be let go, or what they're letting go, is spirit of the place, right? The vibe that I get from this is that I'm gonna look this card up, but it gives me the vibe of like, usually when people operate in groups, it's kind of like they are like it gives me the vibe of somebody who is like possessed by like a spirit of something. Like, it gives me the vibe of somebody who is like a group of people who are possessed by a single spirit, in a sense, right? So this vibe gives me the vibe of someone who is like overly obsessed with, like, let's say lust, and the people they affiliate is lustful, or it's like they're obsessed with the changes that are around them. It's like they're consumed by the same changes that happen around them. So basically, if somebody is like one way, they will go out of their way to be like that too, just to fit in. This is somebody who tries to fit in a sense, right? And authentic to themselves. I already had a video about that, right? So next we got stuck in the mud, and we got ride the waves. So yeah, this is definitely somebody who struggled following their own intuition, but yet they're the Empress. Like, if you're stuck in the mud and you're out here doing threesomes and stuff like that, what reason does somebody have to bring you anything? You know what I'm saying? You expect people to bring stuff to you, or do stuff for you, or pay your bills and take care of you like an adult child, because that's the vibe that I get here. An adult child, someone who can't take care of themselves. They can't take care of themselves. This is somebody who will probably like kill pets or something like that. That's the vibe that I get. Somebody who would try to kill pets, who cut themselves because they don't like themselves. This give me the vibe of somebody who definitely will like harm somebody weaker than them, because they expect them to cater to them. Like somebody, like they'll go to somebody in a wheelchair and like beat the crap out of them. You know what I'm saying? That's the vibe that it gives me, right? The reality of the situation is the Seven of Wands in reverse. This person doesn't feel like, it's like this person wants to, it's like, this person is overwhelmed by other people's belief systems. This person is overwhelmed by all the beliefs of other people around them, okay? And because of that, it's like, because of that, it's kind of like they are isolated. They're isolating themselves, or everybody is like beating down on this one person. You know what I'm saying? Because this person feel like they should be in charge, but they don't have the credentials to be in charge, or whatever this may be, right? Then you have the Moon card here. So this person gives me the vibe of somebody who would definitely try to blackmail you, okay? This is someone who would try to take your secrets and weaponize your secrets to blackmail you into doing what they want you to do, or they will reveal secrets about themselves. I mean, basically reveal your secrets to blackmail you or to fight. You know what I'm saying? Use it as a way to fight. But emotionally, this person likes things to be easy. So instead of working hard, this is the kind of person that works smart, and they try to manipulate other people. Basically, this person is a manipulator here. Yeah, Four of Wands, but they want a family dynamic. This is definitely wife energy. This is somebody who is a wife already, or a mother of some sort, and you know they're in a family dynamic already. Whether they told you or not, they're in a family dynamic, and guess what? They want to bring to ruin what you have, and that's by being your third party. And it's like, what kind of man or person will allow their spouse to be outside of the relationship, you know? And the only time I've seen stuff like that is when one of the spouses had like HIV or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, and like they were like a cuckold or some shit like that, you know, something weird like that, right? Where they get off on watching their wives be passed around by people, you know? But that's not masculine energy, though, you know what I mean? How masculine is that? But apparently this is a wife that does that. She's not happy with herself, apparently. We can't control that. these here. Oh shoot, there was one more card. Page of Pentacles here, right? Page of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse give me the vibe of somebody who isn't trying to learn something that is good for them, right? This give me the vibe of somebody who is kind of like a know-it-all, who think they know everything, right? They could think that they know your love language. They could think that they know everything about you. They could think that they know how you're going to react. They could think that they know everything about you, right? This person is overly confident, right? So, let's find out how this turns out. So you got the Nine of Wands out here in reverse, and you got the Eight of Wands out here, right? This person thinks just because, like, they have some kind of spirituality here, they think just because they have some kind of spirituality here that, like I said, that they know everything, right? And not just that, it's kind of like this person has their guard up. So just give me the vibe of someone who is like, you know, it gives me the vibe of somebody who is kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like a kid, basically. Somebody who just think that they know everything, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you ever been in class and, you know, maybe you seen somebody or you know somebody who always try to get the answers right, and the teacher don't even like them? That's this person. That's this person right here. They think they know everything and nobody even fucking like them. I don't even know if they even know that people don't like this person. Let's see here. So with this love situation, it's forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in present moments, okay? And then it says, let your friends help you in reverse. Yeah, this is somebody who think they know it all in love. This is definitely somebody who think they know it all, right? Well, guess what? They don't. So let's see what's coming out here. What's new? So for this person, yeah, this person is also trying to be in a third-party situation. I keep saying that. Somebody out here is doing a lot of threesomes. So yeah, it looks like somebody out here is heading towards another third-party situation or trying to create a third-party situation. Let's see what's going on with this. Deception, okay? So somebody's trying to deceive their way into being in a third-party situation here. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So yeah, there's somebody, whoever this person is or this know-it-all is, it's like they're wearing a false mask, okay? Although they may, and one thing about it is that they don't know how to forgive other people and they don't know how to learn something new, okay? If you know anything about success, success is all about learning something, unlearning something, and relearning something in a different way. This person is incapable of that, right? Which is why they are trapped where they are. You have the Balance card out here, which is the Temperance card. Has to do with who? Sagittarius, right? So whoever this is kind of like, give me the vibe of, this person is trying to be patient and let things come into fruition. When it comes to something, it's like somebody is patiently waiting out here. I'm gonna pull a card on this Three of Cups out here and see what that is about. Yeah, this is definitely a child energy. This is a child that doesn't want to be forgotten, or doesn't want to be, basically don't want to be forgotten here, right? And so it gives me the vibe of somebody who, in order to keep from being forgotten, this person always pretend to be somebody that they're not. You see what I'm saying? This whoever this is, they keep constantly pretending to be somebody that they're not in order to get attention from other people, okay? With this Balance card out here, let's see what comes out with this. I didn't even shuffle these. Okay. You got Magic Stream and you got Balancing Act, okay? So yeah, there's definitely like the Sagittarius out here, the Sagittarian energy out here, or this Yeah, the energy out here to balance this out will be to embrace your own inner magic and remain balanced in this circumstance situation. Because in reality, this child or whoever this person is, even though this was a love reading, this person is acting childish or acting out the way that they're doing is because they're trying to get a reaction out of you. That's what this whole thing is about. It's about reactions, okay? So this is somebody who's hell-bent on reactions, right? What else do we got here? Okay. So what needs to be let go of? You got the 8 of Cups here. Yeah, you just need to walk away from this. You just, you know, if you, like, I put it like this, like, walk away without letting it be known that you're walking away. Because in reality, what's going on here is that this person here, once you say, oh, I'm walking away, that's when they're going to change mask and try to cut you off and redirect you back into what you were doing, right? So the best way with this is to just don't do anything at all. Just leave it be and watch how it unfolds. Because this person has, it's like, whoever this person is, it's like they get off on opposition. If it's something that you don't want, they want it. But if it's something that you want, then they don't want it. You see what I'm saying? It's like this person is pro or anti you in a sense, right? And then you got let go of control issues in reverse here. Yeah. So this is you walking away and not worrying about the control. I mean, you know, walking away. And that's the best way to maintain control, is to maintain your balance and just walk away. It is what it is. Because at the end of the day, it's a child in a sense, okay? So this could be a child having a crush, or this could be somebody involved with someone much younger than them. Okay? Last but not least, we got the Wheel. This person will, what they're trying to do is avoid a tower here. It's like they're trying to avoid some kind of calamity. Their world will come crashing down once you walk away and you leave them alone, and they are unable to enter into your energy. This is what keeps them from bothering someone else in their life, right? Yeah, because you got the Queen of Earth out here, the Queen of Pentacles. This give me the vibe of like a budgeting. It's like the plan here. It looks like a mother planned this, or someone's mother is planning this or plotting this out, okay? Whoever it is, it's like their mother planned this out. So not only are you dealing with the immature energy here, but you're also dealing with that person's mother, who is basically pulling the strings behind the puppet, right? Next, you have the Seven of Cups here, right? Emotionally, where this person's emotions at is that it's all over the place. Their emotions is all over the place here, okay? Give me the vibe of Pisces, you know, Pisces energy. Their emotions is all over the place because of what they think, you know what I'm saying? Their mind is all over the place, and so their emotions is also all over the place. They not all of them, but most of them have great imaginations, right? And finally, the reality of the situation, 9 of Air. Not stressing and not worrying and walking away. So yeah, whoever this is, this know-it-all or whatever, or whoever's dealing with this know-it-all, in reality, it's not something to stress about. It's not as bad as you think it is. You know what I'm saying? Once you detach within yourself, this child is gonna feel that, or this person is gonna feel it. When you walk away and you detach and you walk away, they're gonna feel that. And that right there is what's been keeping them going this entire time. Yeah, because the way that they feel about it is that this could be the one. Like I said, this is a younger energy who think that you're the one. You know what I'm saying? Next, we got keeping an open mind. So yeah, basically keeping an open mind in reverse has to do with, remember I told you it was this mother's energy that's out here who was plotting and planning this? Well, this person is closed-minded. The mother is closed-minded as well. Okay? This is somebody who's closed-minded, right? And then you have the 7 of Cups out here. You got honeymoon, right? So with the 7 of Cups out here, you remember I told you about that illusional thinking? This person's emotion is all over the place, and the only thing that they can't think about, or the thing that makes them happiest the most, is getting away with you and having honeymoon with you and all this other shit. Like I said, this person right here, they don't care. Like this person right here, they young, and the only thing that they want is you. They don't care how you come, okay? Then you got the 9 of Swords out here in reverse. Chemistry. This person really thinks that you two have some kind of chemistry or whatever, or that they can learn from you. If you look at this, this is an older man with a younger woman here, right? So let's pull some energy cards and see what this is going on up in here. Okay, yeah. This person is depressed and stuck in whatever situation that they're in. This is a depressive energy. They're in a deep freeze energy. This is a weaker person than you. Okay, definitely hands down weaker, right? Next, we have the magical map shifter. Give me the vibe of a shapeshifter here. Whatever you want, this person is going to try to manifest themselves into being to prove that they are worthy enough to be with you in some way, shape, or form, right? But in reality, this person's mind is broken and they don't understand the fact that no one wants them at all. They don't even want to be themselves. But hey, that's life, that's love. It is what it is, you know? Sometimes you can't shake a kid and wake them up from their coma. You know what I'm saying? So you just leave them in their coma and let them dream. Magical map shifter. This is somebody who's always changing directions and stuff like that. So the goal is basically, remember I told you about the walking away? Once you like, you know what, fuck this, I'm walking away. Guess what? They're going to come in with some kind of shape-shifting energy to try to guide you back into the circle some kind of way. That's the plan here. That's the goal, right? Next, we have the honeymoon, the Seven of Cups here. Yeah, this person wants to build a home with you. And in reality, it's kind of like they want to build something with you, right? But you can't build with a child, not somebody who think they know everything, right? Right. Last, One Ring Circus. So guess what that's about? This person pretty much, it's like, this person here is kind of like, in reality, the way they feel is on them. They're the only ones that feel like this. The feelings is not mutual at all. All right. So that concludes my reading. Take what resonate, leave what don't. And yeah. I got another reading coming maybe soon. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and post this one right quick. All right, so y'all take it easy. I love y'all all. And like I said, the Most High God, Archangel Michael, surround and protect you and your energy, and return to sender what no longer serves you. And we're gonna leave it like that. Catch up with y'all later. Peace.